Welcome to drill practice. Let's get started with a little warm-up, get our fingers moving, and we'll start with these finger switches. Ready? Here we go. Stop, scar, still, skid, stuff, skull, stick, score, step, sky, stab, scab, steer, scoop, star, skate, steam, skill, stay, scale, stone, scour, state, skin. Next, let's practice these sentences, and these are sentences focusing on the final NT contraction. Ready? Here we go. It isn't good to postpone it. He didn't learn to operate it. It doesn't make a difference. I shouldn't forget the date. Doesn't the car run well? He didn't want to exercise. It isn't related to your work. Bob wouldn't believe her. Won't you read the sign? Didn't we pay that bill? The car hasn't been fixed. He won't take the bus. Hasn't the witness arrived? Don't forget the alternatives. It wasn't anything to speak of. Now let's try some consonant compound doublets. Ready? Here we go. Check stub, firm hand, thick skull, front yard, short skirt, work hard, flip flop, scare stiff, arm band, pork chop, dock gang, white beard, truck driver, round plug, white flower, large sponge, tilt wheel, green timber, plant stand, fly trap, small shed, steel blade, large crowd, whole court, mild cold, field hand, clear proof. Let's try this jury charge drill. And we'll start out with distinguish, and I'll read some sentences that you may find in a jury charge using the word distinguish, and you can write distinguish out. You may have a brief for distinguish, whatever is your preference. Ready? Please distinguish between the two. His purple hair distinguished him from the others. Could you distinguish the house number that night? Karen distinguishes between my work and his. The acid distinguishes the chemical. The two shades of green couldn't be distinguished. The defendant had no distinguishing marks. Distinguishing between those types is difficult. Next, we will practice sentences focusing on the word evidence. Ready? You must have evidence to convict. Her counsel presented his evidence carefully. There was evidence of tampering. There was evidence of stress. The witness evidences preparation. That book evidenced thorough research. He evidenced a lot of stamina. She is evidencing signs of fatigue. Now let's practice sentences with the word evident. The truth of the statement was evident. It was evident the lock had been broken. His anxiety was evident in his body language. The facts were evidently distorted. Next, gentlemen of the jury. Gentlemen of the jury, the case is now in your hands. You must listen carefully, gentlemen of the jury, to all the facts. Gentlemen of the jury, you are excused until tomorrow morning. Do not discuss this case with anyone, gentlemen of the jury. Let's practice some sentences now, focusing on consonant compounds, SM, TW, and SKW. Ready? Here we go. Smell the smoke. One smack and he was smitten. He could deliver a smooth smash. The smear was small. I have 20 twigs. Twist the twine. The twins won twice. The twain shall meet at twilight. Squeal when you see the squad. Squint to see the square. The squire was squat and fat. Squeeze the squash. Now let's take a few minutes to see what we can find to be happy about. Ready? Here we go. Pie eating contests. Pyrex cookware. Bargain prices. Carrying a map. Purple sherbet. barbecued chicken, mashed potatoes, and corn. Mystery novels. Mustard and soy sauce on a hot dog. Oyster color. Burgundy color. Turning off onto back roads, breaking out your wine, and doing all the things you've dreamed of. And that will conclude our drill practice.